Wes, what did you see in terms of their dominance in the paint, scoring 98 paint points?
They were just playing with level of ease. I mean, we have to find a way to give resistance early. You know, we could argue, hey, we got to bring help. There's no help when a guy catches 2 feet in the restricted. So, you know, more resistance before the catch, more resistance after the catch. If we do that, then it allows you to, you know, scheme and do things to get the ball in the guy's hands. A handful of those were transition, which there's no scheme for that at all. It's just urgency to get back, give guys, you know, below the level of the ball. Don't let them, you know, run by us for layups.
Wes, given the way your guys' offense was working pretty well, especially in the first half, was that just the most different, the biggest difference maker tonight was the points in the paint?
Yeah, I mean, they had 35 free throws. They got it, you know, a lot. We turned the ball over early, which hurt us in that first half. But we made 19 threes, you know, shot a pretty good percentage, 40 assists. So the ball was moving, you know, a lot of good things offensively. You score 128 points on the road, you know, missed 10 free throws, but that wasn't the issue. You know, just I think the urgency in transition and just the level of physicality at times.
You talked about the free throw percentage. That's been kind of something that's lingering for the past couple weeks. I guess, is there anything that you can pinpoint there?
An area of concentration, maybe. You know, guys just got to step up and make free throws. It's, you know, part of the details that you talk about. All that matters. You know, our margin's thin, you know, right now. So we need every possession. We need every free throw. We need, you know, every bit of it.
Could you tell if what Will was doing tonight was maybe a continuation of some of the good things that he's been doing in the past, or more just kind of juiced being back in Denver?
Maybe a little both, but I'm hoping that trend continues. He's played well. He's had a pretty good stretch. So, you know, I hope that keeps going.
How much was the level of ease for Denver, a lack of physicality down low before when, say, 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗡𝗧𝗏 got the ball underneath, or also a lack of physicality and competitiveness on the perimeter?
I mean, it's the obvious ones were the ones where he catches deep in the paint. You know, obviously there's some blow-bys there, and I think a handful of those were in transition. So it's not just all on our bigs or all on one person. They were able to get paint points a number of ways.
I know you said before that, you know, it is who Denny is when he's kind of just, you know, frustrated and things like that. I think there was a moment where you're telling him, calm down. I guess, what does a young player have to do to, is it just maturity? Is it?
Well, I mean, he's frustrated. We're going through a rough patch. You know, I think sometimes the fouls, whether they're fouls or not fouls, he feels like the calls aren't going his way. Can't control it. So I understand his frustration. It's just you can't linger in that moment. You got to get your frustration out, and you got to think next play.
Taj, what did you see out there with the way that they were able to score on the interior?
It was tough. It was really hard to really play physical. This moment you kind of play a little physical, try to adjust the game. We got hit with a bunch of fouls. I felt like our intensity was good. Our defense could have been a little bit better, setting the tone, but we were right there. It was just tough when you try to switch in, try to change, make adjustments, try to be a little bit more physical, and the game doesn't go your way.
Taj, Wes was saying that you guys needed to get work done a little bit earlier on 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗏, particularly whether that's, you know, ruffling him when he's making the catch or anything like that. How much of a difference does being active early make on a guy like him, or does he kind of barrel through no matter what?
He's going to barrel through no matter what. If you watch the game, we were hitting him, meeting him early. He just found the spots, and at times he was just he'll hit you first. The moment we try to brace up, it goes out of the way. A lot of foul calls. Even when we try to brace up, even when you at least try to tap him, he's just real smart with knowing how to draw the fouls. And then that's where we had to adjust. And then when we try to adjust and try to play like not that kind of game, like not physical enough, not be able to touch him, he'd be able to get a lot of free layups, a lot of floater shots. He's 7 foot. He's talented. It's tough. It's really tough. We just got to learn to adjust on the fly. But that's my job. I got to do a better job of setting the tone and being a little bit more aggressive on defense.
Josh, how much of a challenge is it for this team to keep its chin up in the middle of this streak?
We got to keep our chin up because nobody's going to feel sorry for us. It's part of the NBA. One thing I look at our team is we're going through what I saw the Heat go through early. We're down a lot of bodies. Some nights we got 7 or 8. I'm just looking forward to hopefully getting guys back, healthy guys back right, so we got at least a fighting chance, so we can really put our full roster on the court. Right now we're just fighting, we're just swinging, and just trying to get a win.
I've been here for so long, so anytime you can see a familiar, place, some familiar faces is always cool. Wanted to get a win tonight, 7-game losing streak going into the game, so that was the only thing on my mind, so, came up short.
What did you see with their offense as to how they were able to score so much on the interior?
The same thing I've been saying the previous 8 years, 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗪, bottom line.
How are you guys? You guys have a bunch of veterans here.
Yeah.
How are you guys withstanding this stretch in which the results are certainly not what you guys want?
Just trying to stay positive, keep fighting, knowing that, it can't storm forever. We just got to stay at it, keep being aggressive, playing my game. I'm not doing nothing that I haven't done my whole career. This is just a regular game for me, playing this way. Just got to try to direct it to helping us get a W. That's the only thing that matters right now.
Will, was it the fact that you guys aren't built, I guess, to withstand, you don't have, 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗪 or whatever, 𝗦𝗛𝗢𝗣𝗪 in the middle, to a game like this from Jokic, or was it schematic breakdowns, do you think?
I don't know. I think we got the talent to do it. We got the bigs to do it. We just didn't get it done tonight. Gafford, Taj are all good players. We just didn't get it done tonight. I don't want to blame it on one particular thing or try to think about us having another guy to play him. We just didn't get it done tonight.
You did? Oh, you actually chipped it?
Yeah, I chipped it. I'm about to go get it fixed, but besides that, standing ovation was cool. The fans embraced me here, just showed the groundwork and the success we had and all the coaches and players. It was fun, bro. It was like practice. It felt like practice to me, just talking during the game and just competing against them. Jokic, I always knew he was nice, great player, but on the other side, playing against him, he a load. So, yeah, it was fun.
I was going to say, you've seen Nikola do
Yeah,
stuff like
night
this,
out.
but, what was the biggest issue for you guys tonight? Was it just him going off? Or was it you
Yeah,
guys?
it's just the impact he got. He's huge. We play well offensively, but defensively, when it's time to get them stops, he's a big load down there, and he calls someone's attention. And once he gets you under the basket, it's really night. So that's where it kind of hurt us at. We got 98 points up in the paint, so it was kind of tough.
Was there anything you could have done better on defense, or was he
Just try to be more physical with him, but he's so good at flopping too and selling, and selling fouls and everything. So it wasn't really nothing much we could do differently, but just try to make his catches tougher. I think we kind of let him dictate his spots a lot.
How did it feel like coming back from the groin injury?
It felt cool. I'm not 100%, but I'm enough to still play. But I know it's day-to-day kind of thing. It'll be better. I was just having fun out there. Like I said, it kind of felt like a practice because I know them guys so well and the coaches and everything. We was talking the whole game, so it was fun.
All right, thanks, Monte.